Oh, well, I've just gone to, not that I'm actually going to listen back, but just so that you know that it's synced. Um, uh, yeah, hope everyone had a nice Easter. Don't know if there's someone putting it in here, but oh, just about to say that it's unusual to go this long without someone watching, but they just came on just just before I said it. Hope you had a nice Easter anyway. I know I had a very nice Easter with my Lindor white chocolate. Ever since I started working, I've been getting myself a white chocolate Easter egg, and it's a Lindor. I can't remember if I already said that just literally a few seconds ago, but oh, the I know technically white chocolate isn't technically chocolate, but uh, it's still my favorite chocolate. And so uh, uh, it, I know I definitely had none in one of the past ones. I think it was the last one. I can't even remember what they talked about. Pretty sure I talked about the last Airbender again because I'm still watching that. I think I have 2 or 3 episodes left. So the next episode is episode 19. This froze on me. Anyway, I think I think there's 2 episodes left. I know when I log back into Netflix. Well, log into back into my sister's Netflix. Oh, excuse me. Uh, Trying to think. Almost completely up to date with MCU. I only have 3 more movies to watch. Captain Marvel. Like now, I did see that 2 years ago when it came out, but I might as well watch it just for completion's sake. Endgame, and then Spider-Man Home. I mean, not Homecoming, Far From Home. Actually remember a while ago someone making the joke that the next Spider-Man movie is going to have home somewhere in the title. Uh, just trying to think. Uh, I actually don't have all that much to talk about. Well, no, I could end up talking about something beforehand, but not at the moment. Nothing's coming to mind. Apart from strangely the Jemison Whiskey Museum. Uh, just as YouTube's just telling me that the connection is un, unstable. That never came up before. Uh, so it seems to be going all right, other than that message. I don't know if you're seeing it. I definitely am anyway. Uh, it's gone now, so don't know how much that will affect the stream or when it's uploaded, but not like I'm getting many views. Like most, I think I have about 50 views, and I think about 14, 45 of them or something are just for me. So, yeah. All right. Um, oh, and I can kind of see it here, and to anyone that's only bothered by it after me pointing out, I got my dad cut my hair because I can't go to the barbers, and there's just this little bit kind of sticking out. Like once my hair goes out a bit, you won't even like. I barely notice it even now. Like I only notice it because I know it's there. Like I usually have my French kind of long because I love doing. pushing it to the side, but just for the sake of handiness, just for this time, um, I just got the fringe and everything kind of shaved off. Uh, so, oh, and I was talking about the whiskey museum earlier on, the Jameson Whiskey Museum. I went last year. It's a short tour, but it's, if I remember correctly, it's 20 euros per person. About 20 euros per person, anyway. Like obviously in the future, this might go up or down if it's even still opened after this pandemic. But yeah, but you get three small shots of three different whiskies: American whiskey, obviously Jameson whiskey, along with that, and Scotch, which is a whiskey, if anyone didn't know. And oh, and something else. Scottish whiskey doesn't have that E that American and Irish whiskey has, and whiskey actually comes from the old. I'll say Gaelic just in case comes from the Scottish Gaelic, but I'm pretty sure it's Irish Gaelic. It comes from the Gaelic for the water of life. Not that that I would recommend you drinking whiskey for life because fuck that. I like whiskey. I just don't like whiskey by itself. Like I would have to mix it with Seven Up or Coke or something. And actually, and speak while 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 I'm talking about alcohol, because for the last 3 years I've been something I should have done. Well, not experiment too much because I could die, but something when I was younger, I only drank in Bulmers, which I think is called Magmas in the international markets because of a trademark or something. I can't remember because it's been years since I looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it's called Magmas. And I accidentally gave you the middle finger there. I'm sorry, it just happened to be the finger I used. I hope this doesn't affect like, the YouTube channel too much. Anyway, um, when I was younger, I only drank Bulmers, and then in my last year of college, I did have a few Jaeger bombs, but that was kind of it. It's only in the last, say, since 2016 that I started branching out. Like Bailey's is very nice. Cormick, which is locally made in, relatively local to me anyway, in Abbey Leaks. Cheap and nice. Like not as nice as Bailey's, but for the price, it is very nice. 6.99, I think. When I'm making this, obviously, and Cool Swan. Now that I think of it, I've only ever had Irish cream liqueurs. I wonder if there's any other cream liqueurs from other places. I haven't seen. Haven't tried Tia Maria. I no, I think I tasted that years ago and I didn't like it. I can't really remember though. I might give that taste there. Trying to think. Jack Daniels. That's nice. I know it's not. I know it's not a cream liqueur, but that now I think technically it's bourbon, but because of the way it's made, I think it's allowed to be classed as a whiskey. And something else I know it's made in what's called a dry county in America, which means that you can't actually drink whiskey. And I think I don't know if I remember correctly. I think technically it's not supposed to be making whiskey, but I think they get around it by just claiming that it's more for decoration than drinking. Like people drink it, like people definitely drink it in Ireland because there's no one there's no there's no such thing as a dry county. Kind of in every county, you drink. Even even up north, which is another, well, apart from Donegal, which is part of the Republic, but most of the north, a good part of the north of Ireland is part of the UK, and they don't have dry counties. Hi, hi to everyone from Northern Ireland who happens to stumble upon this. Uh, yeah, talked a bit, good bit about alcohol there. Oh, actually, I'm going to move on to cider because fuck yeah, cider. Bulmers, there's Orchard Thieves, and the Rockshore, I believe. Yeah, Rockshore cider. Them they're fairly nice. I may branch out for a bit more, look for other ciders than just those three, but those are the three that you find in pubs around here. Like you mightn't find all three in the one pub, but you're bound to find at least one of them in a pub. Uh, trying to think now. Uh, I think this is the longest I've gone without really talking about movies or TV shows and that. Could change your pace. Not I'm sick of video games or TV shows and movies or that, but I'm not. I'm not only about that. Uh, Whoop, business watch fell out. Uh, hmm, yeah. I don't know. One thing I'll have to do is find a way to get more people to watch this because I have no one following me on Twitter or Reddit, so I can't. Well, I probably will make an attempt to talk to communities and that in Reddit because I might get people might then recognize the name and if they come on YouTube or that. But no actual way to know. I have no way to know how. I don't know how to actually get grow my channel other than just making videos. Like I could probably pay a leash today. Or is it leash today? Or is it now? No, I think yeah. I'll double check later. I could pay for that, but that I'm not making any money from the channel anyway, and I'm not really making enough money in general to justify placing an ad anywhere. I, no, no, I could build. I could buy a website and have someone kind of help maintain and that, but again, still not what make it. Like I am, I'm I'm making money and I don't have any expenses, any big expenses. So I think I have the money to do it, but I don't. I'm not making enough money to justify it just yet. Um, yeah, but that's something I want to look into now. How to actually get more viewers because the plan was something I actually want to mention now when I think of it. Um, the lockdown has been extended in Ireland until May, which means that there's the two shows that was supposed to happen in the Dunamays for the Leash Open Door, and um, like they're cancelled pretty much. Like no one's actually said it to me, but like I, just in case, I'll update you the week of, if not sooner, if I think of it. Uh, um, Yes, two people, and I don't know how long that second person been watching, but they're staying longer than a couple of seconds. Yes, 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 and now they're gone. Last time I got excited, that happened as well with the second person. Ah, bollocks. Ah. So, so that's one thing I'll have to do when I get not to get. I think getting excited. I like getting excited in that, but I think just tone down excitement for the amount of viewers. That seems a good way to keep to grow the channel anyway. Might as well eat the last bit of orange. So yeah, um, yeah. I was talking about going, and I'll look into it later because doing this for a couple of weeks now. I've done a few live streams. Right, granted, look, I understand. I'm doing this mostly for the sake of doing it. I'm not. While I do want to grow the channel and hopefully make something from it, like that's the plan. And I'm just live streaming for the sake of live streaming. Uh, which thankfully I started just before the lockdown. Like, not saying that I couldn't have started it after the lockdown happened, but at least it's something weekly I can do. Like I done, there has been a few times when I did more than just one, but I usually just do it on a Monday at around 12. No, today I was a few minutes late. It was 5 past 12, but like just doing it is, but because all I would be doing is watching movies, playing video games, and walking and that, like, which I like doing. Well, I don't like walking, but puts me in a much I'm in a much better mood. And now, one thing I'm noticing was I was going to the gym at least 2 or 3 times, but I was going 4 times a week when I could. But and I'm noticing now, other than now, I don't think now I think it's mostly just from eating shite, especially yesterday because I had so much shite yesterday, but in specific, I'm eating more shite in general. But I'm noticing, apart from the weight gain, I'm noticing that not going to gym, um, that I'm still in a good mood. I'm not in a bad mood, but I'm noticing that I'm not. It's not the same. So, like, like, fair enough. It is what it is. I can't really change it, but just that routine that I had going from the summer of going to gym every week is just gone. Like, like, fair enough. I mean, because not saying that always you that I'm always watching video games or whatever. Sometimes I'm just on my phone on YouTube, but just that I just want to go back to the gym for a few times a week because that's definitely changing my mood a little. Uh, let's see. Still, excuse me, excuse me. S- Still going to work, which at the moment I would much rather not do. But well, I don't need the money, but uh, it's just I would much rather be at home, mm, just playing video games or watching movies or whatever. But at the same time, it's good to be saving up about that little bit extra money as well. Uh, like, uh, there are no solutions, only trade offs. CGB Cray, I forget what year he said it in. I think it was last year. Or was it? No, no, it was this year actually. CGB Grey 2020. Watch his channel. Good channel. Uh, ba 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 ba. I'll stop saying it now, just in case YouTube just cancels this channel for the music. Actually, hmm, I don't think I'll do it now. I'll wait till I actually get a bigger audience. But I wonder how many people would watch if I just started a live stream where I just stared straight forward, maybe look around, but not actually say anything. Uh, uh, yeah. Uh, hmm, doesn't. Can't think of anything to say. So, what time? It's just going on to 12:30. So, mm. So I'll just for the sake of doing it, I'll wait till at least 12:30. According to the desktop here anyway. So yeah, actually that's on the topic of time. Why is speeding up so much for me? Like, oh my god, just slow the fuck down. I want to enjoy my life, not look back in 2 years and think it was and think that stuff that happened in 2020 happened a month ago. Like I remember in my when I was in primary school, the days were fucking long. Like the summer went by a bit quickly, but even then the days felt longer. Then when I was in secondary school, they were think the days were going a little bit faster, but still felt long enough. Then when I got to college, it, the days went fast enough, but each year was still I could still remember distinctly enough. But then from 2000, then kind of up to 2015, I can remember things happening in a specific year, but they go faster. Then just from 2016 on until now, time just fucking flew. Like what the fuck? Like some movies that came out would- in 2018, I think only came out last year. Like that's how fast the time seems to be going now. Like slow the fuck down. I don't want it speeding up. Like, uh, why time? Why? I wish it was the other way around. Well, when times was faster when I was younger, so that because I hated school. I think it was the fact that I had to go to school that I hated more than actually going. Like, uh, so, actually, but I was just looking at a note here I left. I better keep that. Excuse me. Uh, yeah. So I think I'll just. Actually, imagine just for the sake of doing it, I'll wait till the 25 minutes now because I'm so close. So I'll wave just to pass a few seconds. So bye.